she was afraid of people, dogs, cars, anything that moved and walked, and live in the center of the city, where we have, it's like downtown, where we have lots of tourists coming in our area. And it's like we have big groups coming, and it's like she was just panicking. So it was a big stress for her and for me, because I was like, I couldn't figure out what I have had another dog, and we didn't. And I always had dogs in our family, so I never had that problem before. So I was like, I was trying to figure out what to do for her, and I tried all kinds of things, and one of the things were, most of the things was counter conditioning, where we're like walking on the street and exposing her to the things that she was afraid of, which of course didn't work. She just got worse and worse. And one of the trainers I had said she was the worst case she's ever had. Wow. So it was like, I was a little bit, I was really down. And so I was like looking everywhere. And then I found you. And the first thing I remember, of course you said a lot of other interesting things, but what was really the key point for me was that we have to stop trying to fix our dogs. She was so sensitive, and I think all dogs are, but she was picking up just me thinking something. So I just have to pretend nothing is going on. If we're going outside the door, I just have to watch if something's going on. And even when we were on the street, I was just, it was as if it was a game, you know. It's like if you see a big group of tourists coming towards you, just slowly go to another. You just change direction. So just sort of lead her away. And this is like, I think the change was in me being more confident. It's like, and knowing the tactics. And it's like, I was also spending more time in the night. We were walking in the night because all the tourists went away. so we spent we walked the big walks in the night, trying to observe her a lot, to figure out where she felt good and when she doesn't feel good. And I also started to honor her needs and my needs, because I'm a different kind of personality than she is. She's like more like a dreamer, and it's like she takes her time and she's always worried about things. And I'm like more this athletic type of person. I want to get to a place very fast, and so I put a lot of pressure on her. So I started to realize that maybe we shouldn't do everything together. I was using the string we make from when we make a heart connection, or I just do it naturally because I do it every day. But I think you can do it that way, or you can do it through the leash. So the connection you have, and then you imagine. You can also start with your own bubble. You can expand your own bubble, and then you connect to the dog, and then you put your dog inside this golden bubble, so she feels more comfortable. You sort of expand her personal space, and that was really good, because then she started to feel more comfortable. I don't know why I didn't think about it before, but one thing you have to do it the first time.
So it's kind of like putting almost like making a little protective bubble around her. Yeah. And at first you added your own, like you kind of pulled, you expanded your own, and so you made a bubble that both of you could fit into. And I think if I remember right, you could see her relaxing more once you started doing that.
Exactly. Yeah. She started to relax, and she started to trust me more. It's like because she was like in this panic mode. And then when I put the energy bubble around her, she started to relax more. She started to be able to handle the environment.